Prince, inside. Prince, go inside, man. Hi, Naya. Hey, Cameron. Hi, Kay. Hi, you guys. Hey, D Jones. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, Bonnie. Hey, everyone. I'm glad you guys are here. I thought I'd jump up for a little bit. I've just been feeling in the mood to come on live for a little bit. Hey, Aries Rainbow Child. Yes, let's unpack 2020. So, if those that follow me on Instagram, I know you got. I was gonna make today a prayer circle because I was gonna do like what I did last week and with Alegua and do prayers and open roads and all that good stuff. But TMI, I found out shortly after I put that post up that my moon cycle started, and when you are on your moon cycle, you can't go before the altars. So I was like, okay, so I can't do that. But if anyone was ever interested in an open rose candle or a blockbuster, and for me to do it with him, you could always you could send the money and I could do it on after my moon cycle, but I can't do it right now. So we're not gonna be doing that on this video. But I just really been sitting in. Sometimes, like, you know, when I channel messages, I just hear, like, you have to understand that I'm a vessel. So like I don't. It's like I never associate what I see with me. Hello, Ajat. I never associate it with what I see with it being my perception. I always just see it as what spirit says. And looking back on my video, I've been like noticing a lot of things and changes that have been happening in 2020 so thus far. And I want to say, first of all, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, because I just got that news yesterday, and that just blew my mind. I was like, okay, 2020, like this year is just one of those years where it's just like, wow, you know what I mean? But again, it's a humbling experience. What's taking place this year? Sorry. It's a humbling experience of what's taking place this year. So, yeah, rest in peace, Chadwick, man. Rest in peace. But also, if you guys want to ask psychic questions, it's $15 for one question, $22 for two. And I accept payment via PayPal at houseofstars@live.com. So if you guys want to get a question, I know forms open. But I'm just sitting here and I just felt like I need to channel spirit on what 2020 has to offer and what so far. And looking at everything, I just feel like, I just get the sense that it's like, we all needed this. I think that we were kind of being zombified for years. Like the past decade, it's like we've been in our phone. We've been stuck in the past. We've been disassociating ourselves from people. Like we've been not allowing ourselves to really deal with what we really need to deal with, and kind of assume this idea or this position that we are, how can I explain it? Like we're like the more you don't care, the more invisible that you are, and the more power you have in situations when you are emotionally cut off from them, which that's not exactly the case. The most powerful thing that you could ever do is to feel. You know what I mean? Ocean, whoa. He keeps trying to come through the window as I'm out here. But hold on, let me just go a little bit further out. So, yeah, like we kind of step into that, this idea. And I think this year, especially from the things that we've been seeing, especially people that we look up to in ways that we think are invincible, that they're just as much human as we are as well. And hi Divided First. It's cleansing. It's like the Tower card. Like everybody is scared to see the Tower tarot card when they see it, because there has to be chaos in order to bring peace. You know what I mean? But it's a bad situation, but it's actually a blessing in disguise at the end of the day. Like that's the reason why For me, I welcome the tower card. Like, yeah, when I've had tower moments in my life, they were catastrophic. But at the end of the day, it was just like I was happy because it really, in the end, it showed me what I need to know. You know? Hold on, just a second. Prince, get inside. Okay. So, with that being said, um, hi, Lati. With that being said, it's just like we have to welcome the change and understand like how God wants us to, you know, grow and just have better and do better. You know what I mean? So there's a lot with that. But what questions do you guys have about 2020 so I could channel spirit and see what they have to say? I'm just waiting for Prince to take a poop. Let's see if you guys can see him. If you see that little thing right there, that's Prince over there. Try to find a spot. Life will get a lot better, but you have to understand that life is change as we know it. Hey Lisa, it's change as we know it. Things are not going to be as we see them. Yes. Prince is out there at Ocean. Is there more chaos coming for 2020 and 2021? Well, we're going to have to deal with the second wave of COVID. I definitely feel like that's going to be a thing. You know what I mean? That's going to be a thing. And to be honest, it's going to be strong and it's going to be quick. I never see it lasting for a long time. It's like almost like an explosion, strong and quick. Yeah, in time. Don't get me wrong, there's gonna be like certain effects. Like I don't know why I feel like it's like for some way like the social distancing thing is gonna be like something that's implemented in our society. Like it's gonna be something that's gonna be a thing. I think that we're gonna be able to be out more in larger groups. Like stuff like that will happen. But at the end of the day, it's like the effects of it is definitely gonna be the development of that change, you know? Let's see. That's what I see. I don't know. I just feel like it's just like this year, it's been a big, I know, it's been a big revelation for me. It made me realize that like not everything is what you see, what it seems. And like you really don't have control over everything. Like you can wish for things, you can expect things to be a certain way, but at the end of the day, you got to leave a huge part of that to God. Obviously, it was orchestrated. Like I don't think that COVID was, yeah, it was an orchestrated thing. But no matter what's orchestrated or whatever is done from the enemy or anything, it's like we are just there's a bigger play. We're on the playing field, and God is the final ruler. God is the one that makes things be what they are. Is that we all just have to play our roles. Or we're all playing our roles. That's like the whole thing. Yeah, it's just too much all at the same time. Girl, who you telling? Who you telling? Honestly, I feel like it's all backed up because I feel like it's like so much people that needs to get the checks, but part of me feels like they're trying to find a way not to have to pay everyone what they want to pay everyone. That's what it is. It's like a certain resource that they have to tap into that Mr. President doesn't want to tap into because he has other plans for that money. But people will get it, but at the same time, you're gonna have a lot of people that are just not gonna give a fuck about getting it. And in turn, you're still saving money by that too, right? Like if there's like 15 people in the room, and then there's like 5 people that are just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back to work, or work calls me back. You're not gonna worry that much about that check as much as you want to worry about that check, right? So I don't know why is it me or I feel like I look so blue. Like I feel like it's like, hold on. Okay, now yeah, it looks so blue. Hey, Aaron. Oh shit, give me this. Hello, how are you? Damn. Just knocked over the ashtray. Welcome people to the room. If you have a psychic question, it's $15 for one question, $22 for two. I accept payment via PayPal at houseofstars@live.com. I haven't been wearing makeup lately. I'm doing a keto diet, and it was starting to break out my face like nobody's business. Oh my god, my face is looking crazy. And I've been going like no makeup because I'm like scrubbing and keeping it natural. But I like to put on my makeup because I just want to look a little bit more alive when I come on live. You know what I mean? But nah, I've been cooling off the makeup for a little bit. Not with the way how my skin's been acting. Yes. So that's how I feel. I don't know. There's so much going on in this world. Even myself, I've been going through like a spiritual awakening, like a transformation within myself, healing different aspects of myself, and just looking over my life and looking over everything and just looking over just what I see like vicariously through others and just clients and people that I meet and just how I put myself in those positions. Oh, it's okay. I don't care if you curse. Yeah. Why is it so different when there's so many famous murder? When so famous murder, another one, it's not so awful. It is. Well, just because when it comes to like famous people, it's like naturally like we look at them like because of the money, the fame, the glitz and glam. We have this thing that we look at them like they're untouched, like they're untouchable, like they don't experience life how we experience life, and usually like we look at it like it's most positive, in a positive aspect, and it's like I think that just the turnaround on what God's trying to show us is like they're just as human as much as we are. The only difference is that they have more money in their bank account. Who got murdered? I never saw that, unless I'm missing something. I know Chadwick died of an illness. I didn't know he was sick. I didn't have no idea he was sick. I was just like, when I saw it, I was like, whatever. I'm getting my nails done today, too. You see they're all coming in? I'm like, after I get off this live, I'm going to go get my nails done. I just saw, what was that? I just saw a car turnover. And I saw a man, and I see Donald Trump standing on the next side. So I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know if there's somebody that's in, like, the presidential whatever that's going to end up dying, but I literally saw a car roll over, and then I saw one person on the one side, I saw one standing on the other side. You know what I mean? I get the sense that when it comes to COVID, I feel like it's like by like September, October is when they're gonna come out with those shots. And I feel like people are gonna be flooding to go do them, but there's gonna be something that's gonna be wrong with them. You know what I mean? Well, we already know there's something wrong with them, but it's gonna be something that's gonna be wrong with them. You know what I mean? I feel like a recall happening with it or something. But I feel like between November and December, I feel like that big wave is when it's gonna come around November to December. It's like the second week of November, moving into just before Christmas. Okay, is when I see that big wave coming in, and it feels like before Christmas, New Year's, they have a handle on it. But by March, it's like people are gonna be talking or feeling like it's gonna be more. I wouldn't say we're completely. This is completely out of our rear view yet. Like I really feel like life I feel like we're not gonna really get out of the after effects of COVID for over the next 5 years. I think that we kind of have to accept that. But we definitely will be in a progression of moving forward away from the disease by about March of 2021. Okay. Will the shots make people sterile? I don't know. I feel it has complications. I feel like people are gonna. I see something with the eyes. I don't know why, but I feel like people are gonna have complications. I definitely feel like that. They're gonna have to recall it. But something tells me like it's like most people are gonna like. There's gonna be a part. I don't know if it's Europe or something, but there's gonna be a huge number of people that are gonna have it. Well, Minneapolis is rebuilt. Yeah. In some ways, but not fully. In some ways, but not fully. Yeah. Like whoever the higher ups are that have this bigger plan, their plans are not gonna be working as effectively as they were before. Shit's gonna start turning around with that. Like people are being. This I said this year, and I said this in my last reading. Spirit said, people are being forced to stand in the light. Like if whoever is not standing in the light in what they do, like they will be exposed, and they will be taught hard lessons so that they're forced to stand in the light. If you continue to stay in darkness, that's up to you what you decide to do with your life. But people are gonna be forced to have to stand in the light. You're gonna be forced to. You're gonna have no choice but to. I think she's just trying to stay with her family and just stay, but I don't feel like she really wants to be in the public anymore anyways. So I'm not sure you're gonna hear much about her. She might do little things here and there, but she won't be as public as she used to be. That breakdown really did it for her. But I don't think she'll be as public as she used to be. Hey, Simon. Who's gonna win elections? I don't know. I'm very confused. Cause from my eye sense, I always felt like Donald Trump was gonna probably get another term, but he's not gonna complete his term. He's not. If he makes it 2 years through that term, I'll be surprised. He's gonna end up getting sick. Like I just don't believe it's gonna be what we think it is. Oh, it's so easy. He's thrown out of there. But no, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, and we haven't fully hit worse yet. Well, America, that is. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. That's what I said. If I'm wrong, I'll take it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that he's. I remember I did a reading. I'm like, I feel like he's gonna go another term, but he's gonna have to step down early. I guess so. Just trust God's timing. That's the thing what people have to understand. You can want justice, but you have to do it in the eyes of God and make God do it. You understand? Just trust God's timing. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yes. If anyone in here wants a psychic question, it's $15 for one question, $22 for two, and I accept payment via PayPal. at houseofstars@live.com. When it comes to Canada, I just feel like there's going to be, obviously, I feel like there's going to be a real estate crash. That's definitely. Hi, Timio. Wow, it's been so long. I feel like there's going to be some kind of real estate crash. I definitely see that coming. Another thing is, wow, it's getting windy out here. I don't know if you can see. Well, you guys can see the wind. But the rain's, we're supposed to be getting a thunderstorm, I think. And I'm supposed to be going away this weekend. So I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. At times, I believe she was serious, yes. Yes, just message me right now. Message me. Hello, Lotus. Hi. They will cover the best they can. What do you need to tell me, Diamond? Are schools safe to run? No. I want to put the kids in school. They can't even keep a lid on lice. What makes you think they're gonna keep a lid on COVID? Don't no. If you have kids, I would wait before you bring them to school. Even my son, I wanted to put him into daycare. I was like, no. Even daycare facilities have been messaging me like, hey, you're looking for child? No, I'm not looking for childcare. Will there be no? They're gonna have to lower the prices. Some places they have to lower them. Is it time basically a fear breaker once supporters open back up? To be honest, even if you flee America, like there's still some countries that are affected by America in some way. It's scary, but still try. May the Lord provide. If God blesses you with a baby, you take that. My friend Pat called me and told me that there's a position in the department at my old employer. Remember I told you that I think you might end up going back there? And you didn't believe me. And I said, I'm like, you know what? You might end up going back there. See? Just listen to Starre. Just listen to me. Just trust me. Just, you don't listen. Oh. Maybe. I don't know. But you just gotta listen to the current events of 2020. There's a lot of shit. Like, I just feel like September is a month that is gonna be good for a lot of people when it comes to getting on their shit. I really do. Your birthday. My birthday's in November, guys. November 6th. I will be expecting a present. It's a milestone birthday for me. I'm going to be 25 years old with 10 years experience, which is crazy. Like, it's just like, I can't believe But yo, life, man. Yeah, I'm 25 years old with 10 years experience at being that age. I'm forever 25. I feel like Canada's gonna go downhill too. Like in certain senses. A child. I don't feel my age. Like I feel my age, but I don't feel my, like some days I feel like an old wise sage. and I'm like, I feel like really old. But in a lot of things, I'm like, wow, I don't really feel my age. You know, it's crazy to me. So this year is imperative. I'm like, yo, okay, gotta fix myself up. I gotta start looking after myself. Yeah, I wanted to say 30. Yeah, like somebody asked me my age and I have to think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm 30. Oh, 34. I'm like, oh yeah, 30. You know, like I don't feel my age at all. For the new people in the room that are coming in, if you like a second question, it's $15 for one question, $22 for two, and I accept payments via PayPal at houseofstars@live.com. Sorry, somebody driving down the street playing music obnoxiously. I was like, who is that? Me too. I did too. You're in Canada, right? You can send through e-transfer. So you can send it through e-transfer at oh god, I guess oh I can't type in this. Or actually no, send it oh never mind. Send it through PayPal. PayPal at houseofstars.com. Oh, live chat. Okay, there we go. Hey Lamar. What's going on with Meghan Markle? I feel like she'd be minding her own business. Is she pregnant? She's pregnant, right? Because I don't know. I feel like she's about like I just heard about to have another baby or planning to have another baby. But I think she's pregnant again, right? But I feel like she's just focusing on that. I don't know. Sadly, I'm not sure if they're gonna last. I don't, and I don't feel like it has to do with them. I just feel like it's so much outside pressure. That's what's gonna really be the demise of that relationship. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna last. I don't. It's the outside pressure. And it's not them. I don't feel it's them. It's just the outside pressure. Like too much bad eyes on that relationship. Too bad, and not even just externally, internally. I don't know why, because he put up some post. I didn't listen to it. I didn't listen to it. I like I said this before. I literally said this before she married him. I'm like, she's gonna marry this man and she has no idea what she's actually signing up for, and she's gonna have a hard time for it. With it, you know. Harry is happy with her. They love each other. There's love there. Like they actually care about each other. What is the name? What do you mean? What is the name? But it's they do care about each other. Yeah, they do care about each other, but it's too much outside. Oh, it's House of Stars at live.com. So the link is in the description box to my PayPal. And it's 15 USD or question $22 for two. Yeah, but she loves him and he loves her, but too much outside influence. Too much. You're welcome, Lotus. Too much. What do you think the whole Selena break? I don't think they're lying. I think that Trey has his moments where he could be a little bit much when it comes to women. A lot of these rappers in the game do. It's just that Trey, I guess Trey's way of doing it is much more nasty. I don't know. Or it's probably the girls that he chooses. That's why they talk. But that's the name of the game. Because it's like, it's all these women that are throwing themselves at them. Beautiful women from purple to yellow to black to green. from north to south to east to west. They're all different kind of women. You know what I mean? Oh, he's peed on women? I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Sometimes I feel like half of the things they do is so ritualistic. Like, I don't know if it's like it's like maybe it's like the cost or the drive of a man that has the ability to like do whatever he wants to a person because he is this person and you just get carried away, or if it really does something for their spirit to do it. I have no idea. Hi, sir. Hold on, mom. The people that are here with the food, eh? Hold on, just a second. Sorry, we just ordered food. Yeah, she wants to have another baby. Hey. I like Beyonce. I respect Beyonce. I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. I want to say I am, but I respect it. I respect it. Yeah. Or five for a shun. If she goes through a shun to always manifest her children, 5. I think she's good, but I don't think she really cares to sing anymore. Like she loves singing and coming out with music, but I think it's one of those things like the life, the touring and constantly on the road and all those. I think she's over that life. She's over living like that. She just wants to settle down, make her money, do her clothes, do her clothing line, her stuff with Fenty Beauty, and just live her life. Naya, I respect Beyonce, but I wouldn't want her in my energy field. Well said, Naya. Hi, Christina. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's Heather, but she's into stuff, you know. Sometimes, depending on what it is that you want, you can't exactly find them on the white side. Or at least if we don't have access to that. Hey, Shalji, we don't have access to that, unfortunately. But it's like just from what I sense about Hollywood and certain artists and stuff from Hollywood, I'm like, we'll be here all evening talking today. So we'll keep that conversation like that. She does. She has a lot of Baphomet, a lot of horn god emblem and symbolism with and throughout her videos. But she's not the only one. You know, like if you looked at Clout, for example, you know what I mean? And you know when Cardi B went on her head top and thing was just holding her legs up, and then he had the horns on. That's a sign of Baphomet. You know what I mean? Like, it's everywhere within the industry. We're talking about just we kind of went on the rabbit hole of talking about Beyonce and stuff like that. She is. She's into Ifa and Yoruba, but you have to understand that there's different levels and layers of Ifa and Yoruba. So like, there's people that are in white, there's the red, there's the black. The red and the black, people of Ifa, like that's the dark side. You know what I mean? Forget exactly, because I'm still learning a little bit about understanding it. But like there is a darker side to Ifa that people are into the dark arts. People always equate dark with power. And they have to understand that that's not exactly true. But hey, everyone needs their place, right? What's the thing with covering the one eye in the photo? Well, that's obviously talking about like the one eye in the photo is like the all-seeing eyes, one eye. You know what I mean? Notice that Beyonce doesn't have that spark in her eyes anymore, but she's a smile. No, she doesn't. Like, literally, like, when I see Beyonce, I'm like, she looks miserable. I see her, I'm like, she looks miserable. I don't know. It's just like I said, it's just like giving up so fucking much to attain something, and even though you have it all, you feel like you really don't have shit. Like, that's what people say. It's like they think you have money and the power and all these things. They're like, you must be so happy. Your life must look so great. And there's some people that have so much money and powers and all these things that are like, yo, I miss the days where my life was so simple, where I just had a cell phone. You know? It's just like, yeah, it's like people don't, the cost of fame and the cost of being rich, it comes expensive. Not just what you get out of it. It's about the people you associate with, why people are associating with you, the problems you get yourself into. You know what I mean? The sacrifices you got to keep making in order to get there. You know what I mean? It's when you look back at your life and you have it all, and you sit to yourself like, fuck, I have it all, but I really don't got shit. Because you lost sight of what was real, because you were just chasing something on an illusion. And now here you are. Here's the bill. This is how much that illusion caused you. Damn. And I gotta keep working again because I gotta pay my debt, or else everything is gonna turn to shit. That becomes depressing. Yeah, only God in the name of Jesus. The power of the Lord is wow. God is so real, and God has never failed me in the name of Jesus. And I just ask for your guidance, because God is of pureness. God is of peace. You have to remain pure. Because that's where wisdom comes. That's where insight comes. That's where all those things come. If celebrities want to hit 20 million mark, they must officially sell their souls to see it. Yeah. Britney Spears is not even in her body. Because Britney Spears was used as a vessel for all these years. All these arts, and just got sucked dry and just left her like the carcass. Left her like she was a carcass. When I look at her eyes, I don't see. It's just blank. She's not there. She's not there anymore. Like, her innocence got robbed like nobody's business. Robbed. If we probably actually sat there as a fly on the wall and seen the things that she's gone through in that industry, our head will spin. We probably would never turn on the TV again. Like, probably would turn on the TV. We have no interest to know what's going on in that world. What exactly happened to Brittany? I see a shadow of things, but I can't see everything. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I just know she's been through a lot and taken for a fucking ride and a half. And lied to. Oh my God, everybody has lied to her. Everybody. Not to her own parents she could even trust. Poor girl. Just lies. Keep hearing lies. Being lied to. Just lies. Yeah. It is fucking sad. This world, man. Tell you, they say money is money is money. We need it as currency, as energy. But when they say money is the root of all evil, they weren't messing around. They said that. Her reality show. I don't remember her reality show. I am starving, and there's food in there, and I kind of want to go eat it. But I told myself I'd stay on live for an hour. You know. It was all chaotic. She has been through it. Yes. Yes, you could send for a question. Love you, can't stay, but let's catch up soon. Yes, Dan. I miss you, love. What do you see for Kanye? What do you not? Kanye is going to be doing Kanye. All the time. All the time, every day is going to be doing the same shit. You're going to see a lot more episodes because of his mental state. Ah, poor Kanye. That man misses his mom. That little boy in him misses his mother. He misses his mom. That's why he's like that. I know. Yeah, he was never the same after she died. That's when he started to get into drugs and stuff. And obviously the drugs messed with his mind, and that's what activated the bipolarism in him, and the rest is history. It's really sad. Life. Life, I tell you. It's just, wow. It's a lot. So if anyone has a second question, it's $15 for one question, $22 for two. And I accept payment via PayPal, housestarlife.com. You think Cameron will make it? She'll make it they'll make it as long as she decides to. She wants that father figure in her home. She does. So I think she'll fight to the death, even if he's just an emblem, like even if he's just there as a statue. You know what I mean? And is there for, because he's a good dad. I feel like he's an amazing father. But it's like, if he could even be that, she's content. She just wants her kids to grow up with their dad. And you can't knock her for that. I don't know. I don't feel so. I feel like they have opposing energies. You have a question? Did you send for a question? I didn't get a notification. I did not get any. Katie, you said for one question or two questions? I don't know, because I would literally have to close this to see. You worry about the wrong things, You worry about. I was listening to "Paranoid" by Kanye West. Okay, do you have one question or two questions? I don't know. You worry about the wrong things. That was such an underrated song. Okay, what's your question, Lotus 21? I love Rihanna in that video. Baby. Okay, yeah. Send it, but I had to send you the email. Don't send it to houseofstars@live.com, Tennille. I have to send you the email, but I can't type in here, which is annoying. I don't understand why. Oh, I could put filters on? Shit. Ooh. Guys. No. Forget it. Okay. So I want to type it. Okay, so it's Starre. For e-transfer, it's Starre, Starre. Bella, Bella. Starre, Starre, @gmail.com. That's the one I use for e-transfer. Why is it not working? Baby, don't worry about it. Yeah, there's something. Yeah. It's not even like it's a woke thing, but I feel like she has this thing where she talks herself out of relationships. Like, she just gets weird. She's just weird. But it's because she has a complex with herself that she still needs to work on. You know what I mean? So, Lotus, what is your question? You're having problems sleeping at night. Okay. Are you having nightmares, night terrors, or sleep paralysis? What the frick is wrong with this thing? Okay, so what exactly is your question? Oh boy, let me get up for a second. It is like kind of cold out. You keep waking up. Okay? Um, stop it. Okay. Okay. But what's your question? Are you asking me why that keeps happening? Okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting is more of an energetical thing, but also in ways you're becoming very energetically sensitive. Like you're becoming a little bit more empathic. So I don't know why I say this is because I'm hearing like psychic debris. So um, what I'm hearing is that what you would need to do is try doing a sea salt bath. Okay, try doing a sea salt bath, sea salt and rosemary bath, and just wash yourself for 5 days. Do it for 5 consecutive days. Also, when it comes to your bed sheets, take your bed sheets off your bed and wash your sheets. Under your bed, you're gonna take a plate. You're gonna take 4 limes, cut them in fours, and put salt in the middle and put it under your bed and leave it there for a week. Because you're gonna have to extract the energy that's in your bed as well. That the debris that was on you that you left on the bed, and it will extract it from the bed. And do the bath 5 consecutive days, and I promise you'll see a difference. And sage out your room because I feel like your room is not something about your room. I feel like is not that ventilated. Like it's like the air's thick. 4 limes, 4 limes, and cut them in fours, and then pour salt over them and stick it under your bed. Trust me, that will help clear out the room. Yes, Ocean, he's there eating right now. I need to give him a bath. I have to give him a bath before I leave. What time is it now? Oh my gosh, it's almost 4. I have to leave soon. But I want to give him a little bath, wash him off and stuff, and then I gotta get my hair done today. And then after I go do that, I have to go get my nails done. Air purifiers work, but you have to get on a spiritual note. You know what I mean? It's good to clear out your space and let the fresh air get in. The limes under your bed, yes. Put them under your bed. And I hope you wrote that down. Okay. All right, Christina, what's your question? You're welcome. Um, there'll be improvement. You just have to be patient. And the next thing, what I feel like your spirit guys are talking about is like there's these little manifestations that have been happening within yourself and even around you that you're not paying attention to the full manifestation. Like sometimes I feel like you feel what it's like they feel like there's gonna be this big crash boom revelation that happens. You know, when it comes to them showing you you're on the right track, or them showing you that they're working, or showing you that they're doing what they're doing, and it's not gonna be like that. It's like they're showing me like a lotus flower, like how it evolves and it blooms. You know what I mean? It's like you don't know what's going on in the background to know what's going on in the true manifestation of what's really coming to you, and what is around you going on and what is to come. So they said the biggest thing is just be patient and be diligent. You know what I mean? Always do something for your work. Always do something with it you like. You know what I mean? Like keep doing a task to push you forward. Patience. Patience. Enjoy the experience. Just be grateful for what's happening in the moment. Yeah, it does take time. There's times that, Oh yeah, for those that got a blockbuster done or got open roads, how's your guys' week been? Any dreams? Revelations? Yeah, do a salt bath. Please tell me, D Jones. Definitely. We all do. So constant growth. Man, if I had a kaboom fix, hey, listen to me. My life would have been so much easier. But have you been getting some revelations? Yes. Yay. Well, weed heightens your vibration and it clears you out. So like even for this week, I've been smoking a lot of weed. Well, I would say a lot of weed more than I'm used to smoking weed because I don't even smoke weed like that at all. But you sent it. Okay, what's your question, Tanel? Did you get two questions or one? Well, it was I was expecting a job offer, but instead of her asking. Oh, yeah, Christina, like you have to just pace yourself with weed. It doesn't even take a lot for you to get high, so you should even smoke weed like a regular person, anyways. Even me, like when this like people to get try to give me a spliff, like I'm not sitting there smoking it to the bottom with everyone. I smoke like a few pulls and I'm okay. You don't. So just take a couple puffs and be done. Don't sit there and smoke out the joint with somebody. Like, come on, you can't do it. Hold the joint. More for you, honey. You get more weed, but you know what I mean? Nah, it depends. There's some weed that's just like, ooh, you'll get it. Just say Psalms 5. Sorry. Psalms 23rd 5 times. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. You prepare the table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. You prepare the table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. You prepare the table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. And say it 5 times. And trust me, within a few days, God will show you what you need to see. Did my ex mother's black magic return back to her for what she's done? I don't know why I heard the name Mabel. Who the hell? I don't know. Sometimes Spirit says names, but I just heard Mabel. I'm like, what the fuck is Mabel? Um, you're welcome. It did return on her, not exactly how you think, but definitely she's gonna get in the revelation of knowing that she can't have what she wants. So in actuality, yes. Like the end result, she won't ever have what she wants when it comes to regards to you or whatever that may be. But it's not like it was sent back to her exactly the way it was sent out, if you know what I mean. But I just heard like she's not gonna end up getting what she wants. Sorry, somebody just called my phone. Rude. But that's what I see. That's what they're showing me. I can answer one more question and then I'm gonna have to come off because I have some stuff to do today. So I can't stay on as long as I would like to. No, I saw your question. You got one question. I just answered it for you. And what Spirit said is like she's not gonna get. I don't know if it goes back to exactly how she sends it, but she's not gonna get what she wants. It's not gonna be in her favor. That's the best answer they gave me. It was like she's not gonna get what she wants. So that's a positive. Hey, if people do darkness to you, in the name of Jesus, if people do darkness to you, don't even pay them a bad mind. At the end of the day, as long as you're safe, your child's safe, your family, your whole everything you hold near and dear is safe. May God deal with them how they will. That's just how I see it. Because you don't want to fight a fight that when you start off being the victim and you become villain as well. As long as everything is safe, everyone's safe. Everything is good. Nothing is taken away. Then that's enough victory for you to have. You don't need no more than that. She's not gonna get what she wants. That's all that matters. If you want to know more, Tennille, and you want to do a full reading, because that's what it sounds like you really need, just email me, message me on Facebook, and we can talk. We'll talk when I get back in. Okay? So final thoughts for 2020. I just want to leave you guys with a final word, and then I'm going to come off because already I'm at 58 minutes. So I want to leave with a final thought, and you're welcome. What I'm sensing when it comes to 2020 and the message that is being sent to you moving forward in this last quarter is people need to take the time to be kind to themselves, be kind to what they do, and have self-care. Most of all, this is a time for you to start planning what you want to do with your future, what you see for yourself, and be able to store away and put away for a rainy day. No problem, Tania. And put your money for a rainy day. Keep in mind, this is a time where you need to stay in the light at all times. Stay in the light, stay in prayer, stay in great gratitude, apologize when you need to apologize. There's no time for that. But also what I'm seeing greatly that people need to understand is that people need to pay attention to the involvement of what's been happening within themselves during this time. Because there's a lot of riches that are being bestowed onto us in this season. And sometimes we look at the mundane riches, like, oh, the new job. Of course, we have bills to pay, but the money, the riches, the glitz and glam. But it's like, what has God really blessed you with that doesn't have to equate to money? Like, he's blessed you with understanding, peace of mind, strength, confidence, those things that money can't buy, So that's the message I'm leaving with you guys: is take a chance and take time to go inward and appreciate the things that are growing within you. Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that. So I should be on live again soon. If you would like to get a private reading, it's you can hit me up on Instagram, on Facebook. If you would like to get any candle work done or anything like that, all my prices are on my website. um, open rope candles, anything you need. I could do those again. But if you have any questions or concerns, just get to me. But I do want to thank you so much for your time and rocking with me. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.